Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. Today we are going to be making a Christmas splatter screen wreath. So you're going to need a splatter screen, and we spray painted this one white, but that's optional, you do not have to. And if you can't find the one with the handle, the one with the knob will work fine too. Just remove the knob. And then you're going to need a cute little sign, and this is actually like a yard sign, and we found it at Dollar Tree. So it was $1. And what I'm going to do, my husband suggested this, instead of me breaking it off or cutting it off right here, we're going to leave it on and turn the splatter screen this way. So changing it up a little bit. So you're going to need a sign, your splatter screen, some floral stem wire, wire cutters, and you're going to need some ribbon. You will also need some 21-inch deco mesh. I did not use my hot glue gun and glue sticks for this wreath, but I did use my scissors. And you're going to take your 21-inch deco mesh and you're going to make a loop. You're just going to be making a single bow. So make your first loop and hold it tight with your left hand. And then you're going to make the same size loop on the other side. And 21-inch deco mesh is a little bit tricky to work with because it's, wide and kind of bulky, but just gather it in your hand so that you have a loop on the left and a loop on the right. And then you're not going to leave a tail, so you'll want to trim off your deco mesh, and you'll need to have some floral stem wire close by. And this is 20 gauge floral stem wire, and I'm just wrapping the wire tightly around the center of my bow. Okay, you're going to make a second bow, same steps. Make a loop and hold it tight, and then make another loop on the opposite side and hold it tight. And you will want to save the center part of the roll, that cardboard part, you will want to save it for the lollipop stick. So just cut off the deco mesh and wrap the wire tightly around the center of it. And now you have two bows, and you're going to take your first bow and you're going to find the center of your splatter screen, and you're going to thread the two wires through the splatter screen and go to the back and give it a few twists, and then fold down the wires or cut the wires off. And in the end, if you wanted to cover the back, you could get a Dollar Tree red placemat. That way it doesn't scratch your door. And now I'm adding the second bow, so you're going to want to turn it the opposite way that you just did the first bow. And just put it over the top of it and wire it to the center of the splatter screen also. So see how they're turned in opposite directions? And that way it makes a circle on your splatter screen and it looks like a lollipop. So just carefully wire your bow on. So this is very simple to make, and it doesn't take long at all. I will add a materials list for you in the description box below, but just fluff your deco mesh. And now I am taking the cardboard insert that was in the center of the 21-inch deco mesh, and I am just carefully pushing the yardstake sign into the tube. Now it doesn't go real easy, you kind of have to work with it, but it will slide over it. And now you are ready to wire your little penguin sign onto your splatter screen. So I added two wires, one where I wired it to the splatter screen, and the second wire I made sure that I had the lollipop stick wrapped around the handle of the splatter screen. If you do not want to cover the back with a placemat, you can always cover it with some felt. And now I am ready to add a bow, and this is 2.5-inch width ribbon with wire. So just make your first loop. And if you have a design, sometimes you have to twist to keep the design on top. So just make your loops about the same size on each side and just go back and forth until you have the bow the size you want. So I did 2 loops on the left, 2 loops on the right with a striped ribbon. I let out a tail when I started and I let out a tail when I finished, and I just cut my ends at a slant. Now I am ready for my next color ribbon. Same steps. I'm going to let out a tail. And I'm doing a double bow also with this ribbon. So just try to make your loops the same size as the first ribbon. Back and forth, keeping it pinched tightly in your hand, making the loops the same size. And ribbon with wire is the easiest to work with. Your bow just holds up better and looks fuller and prettier on your wreath. And then remember to let out a tail. This ribbon right here came from Hobby Lobby. And the first ribbon, the striped ribbon, came from Sam's Club. And you'll want to take your 20 gauge floral stem wire, or whatever gauge you like, and wrap it tightly around the center of your bow and leave your wires long. And this is how my bow looks. It's nice and full and fluffy. And now I am ready to wire it on to my little lollipop wreath. So I'm just going to take the wires and I am going to go right below the little penguin, and I'm going to thread it through the deco mesh, through the splatter screen, and go to the very back and give the wires a few twists. So very simple. And then I will fluff my loops on my bow. And this is how it looks. I really think it's really cute. It's perfect for Christmas. It's kind of whimsical and fun and unexpected, and it didn't cost very much to make. And to hang it up, you're going to take a piece of floral stem wire, and you're going to take and thread the floral stem wire through your splatter screen and make a loop. And that way you can hang it using the wire, hang it up on your door. So that's it, guys. This wreath is done. So I just think it turned out super cute. What do you think, guys? I really think that the lollipops are going to be popular. So this is one of my favorites. I know I've said that before, but this is one of my favorites. It just turned out adorable. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. You do not have to hit the notifications button if you do not want to. But thank you guys that always watch and comment and like and share. Y'all are always so sweet, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas.